and welcome to another episode of MLS Top 10 Players Right Now. Tonight we are ranking the top 10 central midfielders right now in MLS. We created this list using the goal system 4000, our objective methodology without emotion, and our bias to create this list with the analytics of the past 2 seasons and the first 2 games of the 2020 season. And on the just missed list is Robin Lod, Cole Bassett, Jamiro Montero, Brian Acosta, Jan Gregus, Darlington Nagbe, and Emerson Heineman. Number 10 of Sporting Kansas City, Gianluca Busio. 11 starts, 31 appearances, 4 goals, 1,092 minutes, 2 assists, 36 shots, 13 shots on goal, 12 fouls, 0 offside, 1 yellow card, 0 red cards. He is a player with tons of potential that is already meeting it, and you can see that potential being realized right now. Great player, enjoyable to watch. Will be a piece for Sporting Kansas City for the next couple of years. Hopefully more like 5 instead of 3. But definitely will go to Europe someday. But he is a piece. He is a great player. And a great player for Sporting Kansas City. Deserves to be number 10. Number 9 of the San Jose Earthquakes, Jackson Ewell. Here we go. 46 starts, 55 appearances, 3 goals, 4,141 minutes, 8 assists, 51 shots, 10 shots on goal, 36 fouls, 3 offside, 3 yellow cards, 0 red cards. Ewell is a good player. He can play offensively. He can play defensively. He can play anywhere in the midfield for San Jose. Mateus Almeida's making him into a better player, and the stats show that. Last year was a better year for him than 2018. He is a young player, a lot of potential showing it thanks to Almeida. He deserves to be number 9 on this list. Number 8 of New York City FC, Alexander Ring. 62 starts, 63 appearances, 6 goals, 5,578 minutes, 5 assists, 78 shots, 23 shots on goal, 136 fouls, 1 offside, 23 yellow cards, 0 red cards. Good offensively, but defensively, he's a little bit more of a liability, has a little bit of a daredevil mindset, has a little bit of a disciplinary problem, needs to tighten up the fouls, needs to tighten up the yellow cards. Luckily, he hasn't got a red card in 2 seasons, but he needs to tighten that up very much so. But a good player for number 8. Has potential to go higher in the future. Number 7 of the LA Galaxy, Jonathan Dos Santos. 52 starts, 53 appearances, 4 goals, 4,500 minutes, 11 assists, 25 shots, 10 shots on goal, 58 fouls, 0 offside, 8 yellow cards, 0 red cards. He isn't really a defensive midfielder. He's more of a central midfielder. Not as offensive, though, as you would like for a central midfielder. You either want him to be box-to-box or one of the other. Not try to straddle both sides, but not play as a box-to-box defender either. So, Dos Santos isn't the best central midfielder. He is a good player. He is a known quantity. But to be in the middle of the list, that's pretty good for him. I think that's a little bit too high, but number 7 is good for him. Number 6 of LAFC, Mark Anthony Kaye. 49 starts, 53 appearances, 6 goals, 4,211 minutes, 14 assists, 67 shots, 23 shots on goal, 77 fouls, 5 offside, 10 yellow cards, 0 red cards. Mark Anthony Kaye is a great offensive central midfielder. Not fully attacking, but a good attacking, or good at attacking as a central midfielder. More box to box. LAFC is using him well. I wish he was still a Toronto FC player. He was great in the academy. Good in the academy. I saw his potential back then. Sadly, they got rid of him. And then he went to Louisville City, and then he got signed by LAFC. And he's doing great for Canada and LAFC. Good for club and country. Good player. Sadly, Toronto couldn't keep him, but that's the breaks. Number 5 of the Seattle Sounders, Christian Roldan. 65 starts, 65 appearances, 10 goals, 5,771 minutes, 16 assists, 67 shots, 27 shots on goal, 65 fouls, 5 offside, 8 yellows, 1 red card. I think Roldan is a good offensive midfielder or has good offensive tendencies more than people like to admit. The Seattle defensive midfielder is more of a Svensson instead of Roldan. Roldan is in the center of the park, yes. But he can play box to box, he can defend, but I think his best part of his game is actually his offensive stats. Now, the problem with that is people are half and half split over Roldan. Some people say he's not that good. Some people say he's great. He's a good player. He has potential. Is he really good for the national team? No. He's better for the Sounders than he is the U.S. men's national team. That's just the facts. But when he plays for the Sounders, this is the MLS list, not country international list, and no CONCACAF Champions League or playoffs or Leagues Cup, because every team has to play, so this sample size works. So it's MLS regular season. And Roldan is a great player in the regular season. He's good in the playoffs. He's not good internationally, but he's good in the regular season in the MLS, and that's what this list shows. Number 4 of Real Salt Lake, Damir Kreilach. 65 starts, 67 appearances, 19 goals, 5,630 minutes, 13 assists, 130 shots, 45 shots on goal, 73 fouls, 26 offside, 11 yellow cards, 1 red card. Kreilach is a good player. He's more of an offensive midfielder and more forward. But if he has to defend, he can defend. But he's a little bit reckless. But I'd rather see him play offensively than defensively. He's better on the offensive side of the ball, offensive end. That is what it is. Kreilach is good. He's good to be top 4 in the league, but he should defend a lot less and go forward a lot more. That's the way I see it. Number 3 in the Montreal Impact, Saphir Taider. 66 starts, 67 appearances, 16 goals, 5,760 minutes, 16 assists, 155 shots, 49 shots on goal, 62 fouls, 13 offside, 5 yellow cards, 1 red card. Taider is a great player for Montreal, one of the better players on the team, along with Piet and Bojan and Lapalainen and Dio. Those class of players. He's a good player, and I guess Wanyama when we finally see him play. But Taider is great offensively, really kickstarts the attack for Montreal when he's in. If he's not in, you could see they're a lot less attack-minded. They're a lot more defensive-minded, but when he's in, he's on fire. He's great. Basically puts the offense together for Montreal. Deserves his credit. And at number 3, top 10 right now, he gets his credit. Number 2 of Sporting Kansas City, Felipe Gutierrez. 49 starts, 52 appearances, 19 goals, 4,244 minutes, 5 assists, 105 shots, 46 shots on goal, 96 fouls, 1 offside, 14 yellow cards, 0 red cards. Great offensive midfielder in Felipe Gutierrez. Is never offside. Not at all really. Always on. Always makes great runs. Plays well with the ball at his feet. makes great passes, can also score a good couple of goals. It's all you want in a central midfielder. He's not a fully attacking midfielder, but he can play cam if he needs to. And he's not really defensive. This is what you want in a central midfielder. Somebody who can hold, but also play offensively, but not be fully defensive. You like it. And now we're in the rare air. The champion. Number 1 of the top 10 central midfielders right now. Number 1 of Toronto FC, Jonathan Osorio. 50 starts, 56 appearances, 15 goals, 4,539 minutes, 11 assists, 61 shots, 34 shots on goal, 33 fouls, 6 offside, 8 yellow cards, 0 red cards. Osorio is a great player. Great offensively, can hold the ball up in the midfield and make the pass, make the run, score a goal, can do anything offensively, can assist, can make a key pass, make a great run, maybe pull a defender away from the striker. Does all you want to see in a central midfielder. And I think his 2020 season, when we get back to playing football, or MLS gets back to playing football, is definitely going to be special. It's going to be more like his 2018 season. His 2020 season is going to be great. I could tell because he did great in the January camp with Canada after he got over anemia. Did well in the last couple of weeks, last couple of month and a half of last season. Did well in the first 2 games. Didn't score a goal, but you could tell he had a good couple of games, had good performances, and I think this season is going to be like 2018 for him. He's going to be back to where we thought he was going than where he was in 2019. So I can't wait to see it from Oso. That is your top 10 central midfielders right now. If you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. Tomorrow I'm going to do a VEDA retrospective because I've made a video every day in April, and I will. So, I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace.